Dear students, this is the next phylum that is called Mollusca. This is the second largest phylum, and you can see the place where they live are like they even live on the land as well as aquatic. Both marine forms are available as well as freshwater forms are also available. So when it comes to the body is like made up of distinctly three major parts like head, muscular foot, and a visceral hump. Let's see how they look like. I want all of you to observe this picture right over here. The body is made up of head. You can see this is the head, and the one which you are seeing right over at the bottom, muscular foot for crawling, and they have a visceral hump. It's like a bag which can be having all the systems being protected by a shell on the top. This is a typical example, and the name of the organism is snail. It is clearly visible that they have a foot for movement, head, and they have a visceral hump to carry all the systems. Let's see the next part. The body is usually bilateral symmetrical. They have all the organ systems made up of three germ layers. They have cavity in the body, and the most important aspect is that the body is covered by shell, like you can see right over here. It is having a shell on the top of the body, and the body is unsegmented. That means the way you have seen in the previous lesson, that is in annelids as well as in the arthropoda, they have a segmented body, whereas molluscans, they don't have segments. The body is having soft and spongy layer of skin forms a mantle over the visceral hump. So just now you have seen that the body have, it's like soft skin all over the body, across all the body part, which will be soft, and it is covering the mantle part, and they have a space between the hump, that means the outermost hump, okay. The space between the hump and the mantle is called as a mantle cavity. So this is the hump, and the cavity that is present between them is called mantle cavity, in which feather-like gills are present. So gills are meant for respiratory system. They have respiratory and excretory function also. So let me show you the picture right over here. You can see the gills, the feather-like structure. They are meant for both respiratory and excretory in nature. You can see the mantle cavity. This is the mantle. The blue line is mantle. The shell here, and below that the cavity is having a gill meant for respiration and excretion. Anterior head region has sensory tentacles. The mouth contains file-like rasping organs for feeding, and they are called as radula. Look at this picture right over here. They have the mouth part of these. You can see they have these teeth being very sharp, and these are called as radular teeth. They are nothing but meant for chewing or meant for cutting the prey into pieces. And if you can see the snail right over here, you can see they have tentacles right over here. See, they are also sensory in nature. They can predict the changes in the environment around them. They are usually dioecious. Sexes are separated. They produce eggs, and they have indirect development. That means they do have larval stage also. And here are some of the examples, like pila, apple snail. Let me show you the apple snail here. See the apple snail. It looks almost like the shape of apple. And they have pearl oysters. You can see the pearl, when you cut open the oyster, you can see the pearls being formed. Pearls are like ornamental. And these organisms have cuttlefish, sepia, loligo, squid, octopus, even octopus, apelsia, sea hare, tusk shells, and keton. All of them are belonging to the arthropod. You can see right over here. There is a variety of organisms belonging to. You can see the squid here, giant squid. All of them are squids, and you can see there are octopus here. They do have a camouflage. They can change the colors. See, all of them are different varieties of like squid and even cuttlefish, and some of them are octopus. Pilla laying the eggs, the apple snail. Tusk bearer. That means you can see the organism have a tusk. Keton. You can see the outer external shell. The different types of squids. And you can see this is the cuttlefish. These are all cuttlefish. Cuttlefish. These are tusk shells. Looking at this, you can see clearly the body has been present inside the tusk shell. You can see the radula clearly visible here, mouth part having a radula, rasping organs, like they can chew the prey. And these are some delicacies used in other countries where they even eat the content of the oyster.